Okay, I'm gonna try and make this as fast as possible. um, I've been missing work for a while, not on purpose. They know everything. I had a seizure a few days ago. I'm not going to go into detail of how it happened. Basically, I will say that for days I was disoriented, I was dizzy, and I was having a hard time with creating noises for words. And my arms, my entire body was in absolute pain. And a few nights ago, my arms started doing this, and I couldn't stop it. I was in a lot of pain. I was seriously suffering. Okay, like it was scary. And then my legs started twitching the same way. And it didn't go on for long. It went on for like 5 or 6 seconds, and it didn't do any damage, obviously. Like mentally, it didn't do any damage. But that got me realizing what was I doing before this happened? Like, how did that happen? I don't have a history of any neurological disorders. I've never had a seizure before. It isn't something that's genetic. And so I realized that I went about a month and a half without really having a decent meal. And a decent meal as in more than just a vegetable gyoza. You know, that's just a vegetable dumpling in soy, wrapped in soy. So, uh, I'm gonna come out and say this, that I've always had an eating disorder of either like I was binging or I was just not eating. Is it, what do they call that? Disordered eating or whatever? And it's something that I'm obviously still struggling with. And so if I don't eat, you know, if I don't get legitimate nutrients, I get seizures because I get migraines all the time. And I had a psychiatrist that mentioned in the science world, they're theorizing that a migraine is the seizure of the cerebral cortex. So, considering my two experiences, I would say that it's very plausible. Anyway, someone in my situation, like, correct me if I'm wrong and give me evidence. As far as I'm aware, vegan food is just not anywhere near nutritious enough. So, think about other people who have disordered eating, anorexia, bulimia, things like that. And the ones who are in the same boat as me, they're trying to recover on their own or with help or however they're doing it. They're aware that they have an issue and it's something they know they need to work on. If they're in my condition and if they don't eat some meat every day, some vegetables every day, some fruit every day, fiber, taking supplements, if they don't do that, they get seizures. So where do you stand on that? Are you going to try and convince those people that they can be happy and healthy and functioning on a vegan diet? If so, you need to provide me with evidence with that. Because as far as I'm concerned, I was born with anemia, okay? So I need iron. And because of so many years of legitimately starving myself, I'm incapable of holding on to nutrients, vitamins, and minerals. I can't do it. I can intake it, but it doesn't stay. What's your opinion on this? I can't possibly be the only person going through this. So, if you feel that you have the information to enlighten me about this, please do so. Is I have a feeling this is a good fight against veganism. Basically, that's what this video has multiple purposes. Imagine how many people out there are in my situation and they're seriously they can't function because they're on a vegan diet. Imagine like you need if I'm incorrect, and seriously, I've done some research. As far as I'm aware, it's not anywhere near as nutritious as it should be. Enlighten me if you feel the need to do so. But just answer my question, where do you stand on someone with my condition, someone who has an eating disorder, has a nutrient deficiency? Obviously you can't hold nutrients, and if they don't get those nutrients, they have seizures. Are you, with your passion, are you going to tell them that they absolutely should have a vegan diet? Are you going to condemn them because they're not eating vegan? If so, you may want to find out where your priorities are. Find out what your reason is behind veganism as well. But seriously, let me know.